Chase. Give it up for Chase.
Hey everybody, I should have studied more when I was a little kid because the day the spelling bee popped up. And I was an idiot up until that day, but nobody else knew. So when the day the spelling bee popped up, the teacher said, okay, everybody up against the wall. It's time for public humiliation. You spell the word wrong, you sit down in front of all your friends. That's good for a little ego. Look at me, I'm a moron. I wasn't even close. I was using numbers and stuff. That's why I admired this one kid the most, because he spelled the word wrong just to sit down. He knew he wasn't going to win, so I stayed there for 3 hours. Brian, first round, cat, K-A-T, I'm out of here. As he's walking by, he says, ha! I knew there was 2 T's. No, Brian, that's wrong. Brian, what's the I before E rule? I before E, always. No, Brian. No, let me show you. It's I before E, except after C, and when sounding like A as in neighbor and way, and on weekends and holidays, and all throughout May, and you'll always be wrong no matter what you say. Man, that's a hard rule. It's a rough rule. Plurals were hard too. Brian, how do you make a word a plural? You put an S. You put an S at the end of it. When? On weekends and holidays. No, Brian, no. So she asked this kid that knew everything, Erwin, what's the plural for ox? Oxen. The farmer used his oxen. Brian, what's the plural for box? Boxen. I bought a boxen of donuts. For goose, geese. I saw a flock of geese. Brian, what's the plural for moose? Moosin. I saw a flock of moosin in the woods. The wood-ass, the woodsin. Many much mailbees want a food. Food is for eating is in. I don't know. Brian? Yeah. You're an imbecile. Imbecile. What are you speaking? German, Brian? German. Jermaine Jackson. Jackson 5 Chino. Brian, what the heck are you talking about? I don't know, really. And what was really bad was waking up on the day that the science project was due. That was fun, huh? You had it popped off your pillow. Oh no! That's due today. I had 9 months to work on it and I did nothing. The only thing I had was a cardboard box of boxing. What really upset me was that the other kids, they had their parents make theirs for them. For example, this one kid, he made a volcano. He doesn't even know how to zip up his own pants, but he can make a volcano? God, how did he swing that? So, you know, I just put some dirt in a paper cup and thought that she just know I'm an idiot and walk on. You know, as long as I'm holding something, you know, So she comes up to me and says, "Brian, what do you have here?" It's a cup of dirt. Now, why don't you just put an F on it and let me go home? Well, explain it. Well, it's a cup with dirt in it. I call it cup of dirt. So she went down to this one kid that built the same science project like 19 years in a row. He made a solar system. Little styrofoam balls held together with coat hangers. You're breaking some new ground there, Copernicus. So he's saying the big yellow one is the sun. The yellow one is the sun. Okay, what are all the other planets here? The big yellow one is the sun. It's right there. The big yellow one is the sun. Okay, all right. Thank you. You've been a great audience.